Adam Schefter broke the story first. He joins us now on a stunning night. Adam, we've heard from the quarterback who's now retiring. How did the night unfold?
Well, Kenny, it's not just tonight that the quarterback, Andrew Luck, decided to retire. This had been going on for about a week now. And he had met with the Colts owner, Jim Irsay, and I would assume the head coach, Frank Reich, and the general manager, Chris Ballard, to inform them of his decision. Now, what was happening here was Andrew Luck was supposed to have a press conference on Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m., to tell his teammates that he was retiring and finish with football. But when word got out tonight through ESPN that he was retiring, obviously it was a surreal scene inside the stadium because the news of his retirement broke. He's on the sideline and is unaware that the news of his retirement had broke. Everyone in the stadium and across the NFL world is aware that the news broke. What was weird tonight, again, is that it's while the Colts are playing a preseason game, Andrew Luck has walked to the locker room with security guards and then holds the press conference that you just heard there that he was intending to hold at 3 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
You mentioned some of the other greats, and always the question was, would they reconsider and would they come back? He was pretty steadfast in his comments tonight about why he's doing it, and he's putting football behind him, and he needs to live his life without football. But is there any opening at all that you could see him reconsidering this?
Well, Kenny, you said it yourself. There were questions that came up with those other greats about whether they would ever come back, and that will come up again with Andrew Luck. What we can say now is he's done with football. He's retiring. Will he stick with those plans? Who can predict what another man is going to be thinking and feeling 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? We don't know whether he'll miss it. We don't know how he'll physically recover from the injuries that have afflicted his body for the last 4 years, where he said he was in a constant pain cycle and had to get through all this pain to be out there. It just wore him down. But I just think it's way too early to say, though there'll be a great fascination and curiosity because you'll have this 29-year-old quarterback who turns 30 in September out there, who basically everybody knows is as good, if not better, than most every quarterback in the National Football League.
This might also be too early to say, but have you heard anything from the Colts about their plans now? They got Brissett as the starter. They sat him because they had to protect him for the opener, which is now a week away from being a week away. Are they looking at some others to bring in this soon?
Well, they have Jacoby Brissett, as you mentioned, on the roster. They have Chad Kelly on the roster. They have a quarterback with the last name Walker on the roster. I think when you get news like this, inevitably you may be looking for another veteran replacement. But the fact of the matter is they weren't getting that news and calling around the league frantically trying to get another veteran because it would have been an advertisement that something's wrong. Why are the Colts with Luck and Brissett trying to trade for a quarterback? Now we'll see if they intend to bring in another veteran. I would think that they do need some sort of veteran presence depending on how they feel about the other quarterbacks on their roster.
Adam Schefter, great reporting as always. See you again around here soon.
Thank you very much, Kenny.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.